technicians from a storm drain, which you won't want to miss. But first, I want you to meet my little co-hosts here. The Lynx Point is Grace and Sister Zoe, and they came to us when they were just a few weeks old, like so many kitties during the summer months. They're 13 weeks old now, and they've spent about a month in a foster home, gaining weight and hanging out with other cats. They're entertaining the kids with their antics. They like to chase the dog's tail. They just got all around great personalities, super affectionate if you're looking for someone to cuddle up with, and they just start purring right the moment you pick them up. So come down and meet them today. They're a bit of a handful here. Now, the Arizona Humane Society's Cuddle Bunch program provides pet lovers with on-demand puppy and kitten cuddles. And earlier this week, we brought 3 puppies to the Talking Stick Resort Arena downtown to hang out with singer John Mayer's production crew. The crew had been on the road for 3 weeks, and they were missing their fur babies at home, so we brought along some shelter pets to provide them with a little break and some much-needed puppy and kitty love. And those 3 pups are joining us on the show today. Lisa, Tex, Alamo, and Bluebell really enjoyed that Cuddle Bunch event.
Yeah, our community engagement folks make it easy to de-stress at work. They take orders for cuddle bunches, either puppies, kittens, and it's, just like, the old days where you used to get chair massage people come into work. Now that has been replaced with fuzzy love from puppies or kittens. So these 3 may or may not have actually met John Mayer, but they certainly spent time relaxing his production crew. This is Tex here, this one's Alamo, and Bluebell. They all are a Texan little family of dachshunds. They were in one of our foster homes, getting bigger. They were tiny when they first came in, so one of our wonderful foster heroes got them up to weight, socialized, super happy. But they are rambunctious dachshund mixes. They are all personalities. Bluebell here, the girl, she is the outgoing one. Is kind of in the middle, and Tex, my friend here with the droopy ears, he is the slow-going lap warmer. So come on down and meet these 3 lovely siblings.
All right, well, we'll have to zoom out for our next pup. He is a big one. This is a mountain dog known as the Great Pyrenees in North America, a very large breed and used to once guard livestock and be their guardian. Perry Winter here is extremely laid back, as we can see here now. Perfect house pet, likes the life of leisure.
Right, actually, when he came in last week, we hit the dog books to find out exactly what he was. We thought he was a Pyrenees, and we think we're right about that. But there's a dog called the St. Pyrenees that looks a lot like this doggy. It's a mix between the St. Bernard and Pyrenees. Very similar dogs. They were used, like you said, as guardians, flock guardians in the Pyrenees Mountains between France and Spain by the Basque people. And that's what they do to this day, and they do it with children because they are excellent with kids. And this guy, I have no doubt, will be wonderful with children. He is a big, laid-back guy. He's 83 pounds. When he stands up, he looks like he's about 183 pounds, but he's all fur, so he's really not quite as heavy as he really looks. If you have a small place and you go, you know what, I would love to have this guy, but I have a small apartment or condo, that's not an excuse for this guy. This guy is going to work well in an environment like that. He needs a big sofa to lay out on, some walks during the daytime like that, and he'll be just fine. He's going to be a wonderful, gentle, giant couch potato, this guy is. Look at him. He's gorgeous. He's 8 years old. Give this guy the home he deserves.
Well, cats, from our domestic companions to lions and tigers, are very susceptible to the volatile oil found in the stems of leaves of the catnip plant. And when cats smell catnip, they exhibit behaviors. They may rub their heads and body on the herb or jump and roll around and then vocalize, maybe salivate and drool a little bit. Needless to say, they really love catnip. And Denise is here to tell you a catnip sock toy for your kitty at home. Denise?
Yes, this actually needs to be started the day before. So what I like to do is take some dry catnip. You want to squish it in your fingers to release all the oils and put it in a Ziploc bag and marinate some old clean socks. I like to use socks that have lost their mates in the dryer. It's perfect for this. So the next day you take the sock out, it's covered in the catnip, you roll it up and you stuff it into another old clean sock, and you can do that. You fill up that sock with the catnip socks, and then you tie the end and secure it. And this gives the cats something to rub against, bite, donkey kick, and they really, really love it. And the best thing is that you can take it apart, wash it, and do it all over again. So this is your homemade catnip toy in 30 seconds or less. These guys, I think, are going to really enjoy it, as some of the cats back at the shelter. These guys are 10 weeks old. They are fluffy, soft, and they're ready for their forever home.
Well, it's time for our pet training tip of the week. Today, we're talking about digging. It's part of your dog's natural instinct, and they've been doing it for thousands of years, whether it's to search for prey, find buried treasure, exercise their curiosity, or simply alleviate anxiety and boredom. You can provide your pup with exercise, attention, activities to alleviate the boredom and maybe stop the digging behavior. And it'll definitely be greatly reduced. If your dog is still turning your lawn into Swiss cheese, consider designating an area where they can dig, perhaps their own sandbox of some sort. There's more tips about digging at azhumane.org. Well, 1 in 3 pets will go missing at some point in their life, and without proper identification, many of them don't make it back with their owners and make it back home. So Lisa, someone is most missing this handsome boy here who was picked up as a stray without any form of identification.
I know. Chickpea Doodle. He has a little bit of a silly name, but he has a very boxer personality. He was found injured by a Good Samaritan, brought to the shelter with no form of ID, no collar, no tag, and most importantly, a microchip. All of our AHS clinics, all 3, do microchipping for $36. It is absolutely the most valuable $36 you will ever spend. Your dog can get out of a collar. A microchip is a tiny little chip that's about the size of a grain of rice that goes under your dog's skin, just like a vaccination, just through a little needle. They don't need to be sedated. It is not painful for them. It is worth a lifetime that you don't have to worry. We always recommend a collar and a tag so that your neighbor could get your dog quickly back to you. But should something really happen, and a guy like Chickpea here can run quite a distance if they're scared in a storm. So this way their microchip always stays with them. You can always update it online. And Chickpea is an 11-month-old beautiful purebred boxer. Everybody knows I'm a sucker for the little stub wagging, and he certainly wags his little stub every time you touch him. But he is going to make somebody a wonderful pet, energetic, and he is just one of 800 pets that we're seeing in our Second Chance Animal Clinic this week. We're seeing that many pets a week, people. But Chickpea is now healthy, happy, his little wound is healed up, and he is ready to share his heart with your home.
Yes, it has definitely been a busy week in our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital. Nacho is one of 507 cats currently in our foster program. We've placed over 3,300 animals into foster homes since November, which is just amazing. But we currently have hundreds of other underage kittens, as well as dozens of injured dogs in need of temporary care. We'll provide you with all the medical treatment. All you need to do is give them a little bit of love and take care of them for a temporary amount of time. And if you're interested in fostering a pet in need, you can visit azhumane.org/foster. Now, we do have to clear out all the kitties from the studio right now because we have a very small guest. He's not quite very fond of felines, but he wants to be sure the coast is clear. I think we're good. This is Stuart. He's what we call a fancy mouse, which is a domesticated mouse, and actually they're bred as pets. Perry, they make great companions, looking for someone if they want a small ball of love.
They really do, Ashley. These guys are really, really good little guys. They're very, very intelligent, too. We've actually seen some videos of these guys doing little agility type things, so they're very trainable. And, you know, they're very similar to, they're rodents. They're very similar to guinea pigs and rats in that respect. So as far as diet goes, you're looking at the same sort of diet. Commercially available mice, gourmet food would be really, really good for them. Of course, you can supplement that, too, with some veggies, some fruits, some nuts and seeds would be very good. They need an enclosure like this, preferably no smaller than 12 by 12 by 18. Lots of water in here. Lots of handling makes them great animals. This guy's only 7 months old, Stuart, so he's very, very hand-tamed. He's going to make a great little pet. They're a lot of fun. They're very handleable, sweet little guys. Come on and check out Stuart, the little tiny mouse.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute and tiny. Love it. All right, well, stay with us. How you can fill your shopping cart at AJ's Fine Foods and help homeless pets from the Arizona Humane Society at the same time. All the details when we come back.